Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today is all about Porsche. I want to kind of start with why I think 5-packs are so cool. Maybe you feel the same way, but 5-packs are basically 5 main lines, but it kind of seems like one of the main lines in a 5-pack kind of stands out more than the others a little bit. And that's not necessarily always true. And it's a matter of preference, right? So in this particular 5-pack, there's a couple of cars that really stand out. The Fiat, there's my heater starting. Fiat 500, you've got this Alfa Romeo, which is really cool. If you're after the Volkswagens, you've got this road service truck, which I think is pretty cool. I'm kind of chasing Volkswagens also. But what really stood out to me in this 5-pack was this Porsche right here, 911 GT3. So let's see, does this offer me any information as to when? Copyright 2024. So this would be a new 5-pack. Sorry for the interruption there. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. It just stops recording and says it doesn't like my SD card, which it's the same SD card that's been in this camera for a long time. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, where was I? Porsche 911 GT3. We're gonna tear into this thing. 2024 copyright, which I believe means that this is a 2025 5-pack release, but don't quote me on that. Again, I'm learning here. So let's tear into this thing, see what kind of let's just see what we got. I like the cards on these. This is the Autobahn Express 6. I don't know if there is a 1 through 5. Safe assumption, but I can't be sure. And we'll just set these cars off to the side. So, in no particular order, we'll start with this Fiat 500. Oh, that rolls nice. That's a smooth roller. What do we got on the bottom here? 19 Fiat 500 Turbo, 2020 casting. Very cool. You get rear details, plastic base. Nice wheels. I already mentioned how well it rolls. And then nice front details too. Cool gray interior. I don't know if you're getting any of that. But just a cool little car, part of a 5-pack. I have this possibly, I'm looking up above. I think I have this in a moving parts. Oh, I know I have it in a moving parts. I'm thinking I have it in this color in a moving parts also, which is cool. Whew. That's a runner. That thing would rip on some tracks. What do we got here? 2006 copyright. Alfa Romeo Giulia. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. 1965 Sprint GTA. This thing, look at that front end. This thing is, I love these blue cars. You get some tail lights on the back, blue plastic base. Really just a sick mainline. Love that gray interior. You actually get the ribbing and in the seat cushions. There's a shifter peg in there. Just very cool. A lot of detail. I'm a fan of this. That's nice. Police in a foreign language, is that correct? That's got to be correct, right? Polizi. I don't know. Is that Italian? Is that French? What is that? But anyway, what do we got here? This is an Audi e-tron 2021 casting. Plastic bottom. We've seen these wheels a number of times before. This seems like a roller. Probably rips on a track. But I believe this is for police, but don't quote me on that. No light bar up here, no necessarily emergency lighting in the front or the rear, but you do get details in the front, grille, lights, details in the rear, the little Audi logo. It's rear wiper, front wipers, plastic base. I might have said that already, but really cool. This is a mainline, man. I mean, you don't always got to go for premiums and treasure hunts and super chases, although those things are really cool to find. Some of these mainline castings are just killer. That's very cool. Next up, this guy. Check this thing out. I just love the Volkswagens, man. I'm not going to be able to read any of that. Road service, just kind of a service truck. You don't get any details in the rear, and I've kind of noticed that with some of the vehicles. So this has lots going on the side, right? So then we've got full front Volkswagen logo. There's already a lot of detail on three sides of the car. So the back gets left blank. Plastic base. What do we got here? Volkswagen Transporter Crew Cab, 2015 casting. Pretty cool. I love these. These are just like your like classic Matchbox wheel. You got a little rear view mirror in there. You've got windshield wipers, windows down. Nice 60-40 split bench in the front. Is that right? 60-40? I think it's more like 70-30 because you've got the driver's seat off to just one side, then there's a gap, and then a double up in the front. I'm not seeing, there's a little bench in the rear there for seating, but that's cool. I love the Volkswagens. Nice drop bed, little bit of ridge detail, little trailer hitch. That's one thing I don't have. I just thought of that. I have 0 trailers. I don't think I've ever even seen any. Kind of interesting. I'm sure they make trailers, right? Let me know. Yeah, that's cool. And now, the star of the show, or why I bought this particular 5-pack, is this guy right here. And I don't know why it's in brown. I really don't. But I'm happy that it is. I think It's kind of hard to tell. It's got decent weight to it. I still think that's a plastic base, but it might not be. 2007 casting, Porsche 911 GT3. Oh, so this would have been new. That's nice. This is a 2007 Porsche 911 GT3 with a 2007 copyright. So this would have been one of the first Porsche castings. Maybe. I don't know if that even makes sense, but anyway, the copyright for this casting was in 2007 and this is a 2007. So that's really cool. Look at those front details. You get wipers, bucket seats, really nice interior. Looks like you've got kind of a roll cage in the rear, or at least some roll protection. You see some bars crisscrossing in there. This rear spoiler, full rear details, and then them wheels. And this thing just sits so low. That stance is awesome. So very cool. And again, I don't know why it's brown, but I'm glad it is. I like that. I like that a lot. So now that we've cracked a Porsche, and it's the first Porsche we've seen here, I've got 3 more that I want to crack open. And they're all mainlines, but we'll kind of go through and see what the differences are. So since we've got this 911 GT3 here, we'll go ahead and open another 911. And this is a Targa 4. Porsche 911 Targa 4. New for 2024, it says. Pop that open. One thing cool about Matchbox cards that I didn't notice, because I never paid attention, honestly, but the hotline to diecast brought it up in a previous video. But you got like spotlights that are shining on the car, maybe some like museum style guard ropes or whatever. Like, hey, don't cross the ropes. You're just here to look at this car. So it's kind of just a little added touch. And then you get, obviously, the nice imaging on the card. What's this got? 2023 Mattel. So, oh, this has got clear top. So glass panoramic roof, if that's what we want to call it. Does it give me a year? Porsche Targa. No year of the car. Plastic base. Just beautiful. Details on the front, Porsche emblem. Again, I'm probably too close, so then we're blurring it out. Nice detail in the headlights. The back end, look at that. That's just clean. Porsche, light bar. I don't know if that's vent or if that's a spoiler that would come out if you needed it. That clear panoramic sunroof, dual bucket seats, and a really nice navy blue with a little bit of metallic going on in there. That's a nice Porsche. I like that a lot. What else we got on the pegs up here? Boom. Cayenne Turbo. More of a sedan. Mid-size SUV, compact SUV. What do you want to call it here? This one gives you, the packaging gives you some skyscrapers, a fire hydrant, and a little bit of just a city landscape kind of a deal here. 2023 again, which means this was a 2024 series car. Very cool. Look at this. Porsche Cayenne Turbo. 2021 on the casting. You've got panoramic sunroof again, but your trim and pillars are solid. Not getting a lot of detail. There is an interior in there, but the windows are just way tinted. Love the black wheel. And then again, details on the front, details on the rear. Mirrors, all of them have mirrors. There is a little bit of paint fade, maybe? I'm not sure. It's not. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. It's not necessarily the greatest paint job, but maybe it's kind of supposed to be a pearl. I don't know. It's not bad. But it does have, it's got a lot of detail. Door handles. You can see the door outlines really well. Fuel door. Plastic bottom again. I don't think we had any metal bottoms in this run of cars. But what do? Porsche, Porsche, Porsche. One more to go. This one I found. Where did I find this? I think I found this in a Dollar Tree. And I had never seen this casting. 2022 Porsche Macan in orange. If you know anything about me, you know that I love my oranges and my greens. What's this card offering? Some sort of a tree, parking sign, cloud, and then maybe a construction barrier or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. 2024 Mattel. So this could be a new casting. It doesn't say it's new for 2024 or 5 or anything like that, but look at that. Love those wheels. Low stance. Front end looks great. Back end looks great. Sunroof again. Interior bucket seats. Steering wheel. 2022 copyright, so obviously an older car, but that is clean. That little rear lip above the rear window, just that little touch of a spoiler there. That's freaking beautiful. Very cool casting. Can't be mad about anything. If I see a Porsche, I'm grabbing it. That's just kind of the deal. So these are the 4 that I have so far, anyway. So that's gonna do it. We opened a 5-pack. This was what I was after in it. Although obviously with the love for the Volkswagen, that's a double win in my opinion. The Fiat. This, I got to learn these cars. Alfa Romeo, I love that tri-spoke or whatever. Maybe that's just like the center hub, but that thing is crisp. But yeah, Porsche, what's not to love? Which one's your favorite? Let me know. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you in a future one. You all take care.